A boy. Cat. Stop it. As you can see, I am in a different location today, but I am still coming at you with a very exciting video. I'm house sitting at the moment. You may have seen that by now from my Buy a New Boogalithon wrap-up video, but I'm coming at you today with my Booktubeathon TBR. The Booktubeathon TBR list came out quite a while ago, but when it did come out, I was in Adelaide. I didn't have all my books with me, so I didn't know exactly what I was going to do. Anyway, I have that now. That's what I've got today. I'm very excited about this year, and I'm going to actually try and do the video challenges unlike I did last year. Also, sorry, I know this room's really echoey. Again, it's the best option I got. So, the first the first of the reading challenges I'm going to come back to at the end, and I'm going to skip to the second, which is read a book about something that you want to do. Now, my option for this is very, very lame because I couldn't think of one that was super interesting, but also something that I would possibly be able to read during the readathon. So for this, I have Save the Date by Morgan Matson because one day I want to get married. I know that the main character in this book isn't the one that gets married, but it is about a wedding, so I think it counts. Also, I've never read anything by Morgan Matson, and I haven't read anything that's like super fluffy YA in a while, and I'm very excited to read this and see if it lives up to the hype. The third challenge is to read a book and then watch the movie adaptation. So for this one, again, I was a little bit confused because I have already read and seen a lot of the really popular adaptions, and I was thinking about maybe doing Love, Simon, but I'm actually not really interested in reading that at the current moment. So what I did is I chose a book that my friend lent me because I realized that it is actually a movie as well, and that is Slapstick or Lonesome No More by Kurt Vonnegut. I've heard that the movie of this isn't very good, but I still want to give it a shot. Also, I've never read anything by Kurt Vonnegut, so I am excited to do that. The fourth challenge is to read a book with green on the cover, and for this I chose another Morgan Matson book. I've got Since You've Been Gone. This is, I think, probably the first Morgan Matson book I heard about years and years ago when I first discovered BookTube. But as I said, yeah, I haven't read it yet. I know that these are super long, but I feel like I will be able to get through them quickly, and I am very excited to do so. Challenge 5 is to read a book while wearing the same hat for the whole time, and for this I am going to do Nick Cave, Mercy on Me. It's not by Nick Cave, it's called Nick Cave, Mercy on Me. It's by Richard Kleist. And this is a graphic novel about Nick Cave's life and all of his songs, and I'm very excited because I love Nick Cave a lot. He's a very beautiful man. And I also like graphic novels, so I thought that this would be a good one, but also it's a graphic novel, so I get through it quickly, which is good because the hat I have chosen is this lovely cap. But it is actually winter in Australia at the moment, so I don't want to have to wear a cap for very long because I wear a beanie all the time. The sixth challenge is to read a book with a beautiful spine. The spine on this book that I chose isn't amazing, but it is what made me pick up this book in a bookstore, so that's why I chose it. And that is Dear Rachel Maddow by Adrian Kistner. I had never heard of this book before, and I was in Dymocks in Adelaide, and they had a whole display of YA books in hardcover, which I don't see a lot, and I saw the spine of this and it made me want to look at it more, and the spine is this. As I said, it's not particularly amazing, but I just really loved the color coordination, and I really loved the, sorry, I don't know if it's focusing, and a cat just meowed, and I really loved the font used, and it's also just a really nice feeling book. So that is what I've chosen, and I think I'll get through this pretty quickly because it's all done in emails and letters. The last challenge is to read 7 books, and that is only 5, as you can see. So the other 2 books that I have chosen to tick off for this is Create Dangerously. Yes, Create Dangerously by Albert Camus. It's one of those short modern classic books, so it's like, 50 pages. I can get through it in 10 minutes, basically. And the other one is Slaughterhouse-Five by Kurt Vonnegut. As I said, I've never read anything by Kurt Vonnegut. I feel like Slaughterhouse-Five is the one that everyone knows and the one that everyone reads if they're going to read Vonnegut. But again, it's pretty short, and the way that it's formatted, there's some pretty big spaces. So I feel like I would be able to maybe get through all of these. I know that sounds very hopeful, but you never know. I do read on all of the public transport I'm on. A cat's just about to jump onto me. Maybe. Anyway, as I said, the first challenge I would get back to at the end, and I'm going to do that now, and that is because it is to flip a coin to decide your first read. Now, the way that I'm going to do this is I am going to flip a coin to decide which of the Morgan Matson books I'm going to start with. So I am going to have this one as tails because she doesn't have a head, and this one is going to be heads. And I have my coin here. I'm going to flip it on this book. Yesterday when I filmed this video and tried to flip it, it fell on the ground. So you'll have to trust me. The cat nearly knocked my laptop off. Come on, cat. There's a cat on my lap. There's a cat on my lap. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Is that heads? Well, the side of the coin that it flipped onto has a head on it, but it's not actually the head side of the coin because that's the queen's side. So it landed on tails, which looks like I'm going to be reading Save the Date for the first book of the Booktubeathon readathon. I'm very excited about this upcoming week, as I said before, and I want you guys, if you're watching, to comment down below your TBR videos, or comment down what you're looking at reading, or just tell me about the most recent book that you read. I love hearing your feedback, and please subscribe if you haven't done that, and to turn on the bell notification. Oh my god, I'm one of those people. Anyway, bye.